Okay, everyone. So a big trade just happened right now. Ilya Lyubushkin got traded to the Toronto Maple Leafs for uh Nick Ritchie. Oh my God, I lost the trade. God damn it. Okay, Nick Ritchie, a second in 2025, a third in 2022. So, uh, I have to organize my thoughts a bit. You want to go first, Shay?
Yeah. We know that Toronto has been looking for a defenseman for quite some time. Justin Hall has been absolute trash this year. And I mean, Labush is a guy that just is a pure defensive defenseman. Per JFresh, he's in the 95 percentile per like in the league in defensively, so that's great. He's a right hand shot. I think Evolving Hockey also has him one of the better defensive players in the league. And the Leafs just get rid of Nick Ritchie's contract, which is huge because he had another year left at 2.5 million, and that's a contract that would have hurt them if they held on to him this offseason. And they also got back Ryan Dzingel. I think that's more of just a roster player. He'll play in your bottom six, whatever. But for the Leafs, they've needed a strong defensive player, and they get that in Lyubushkin. So I think it's a fair trade for both teams. I think a second in 2025 and a third or a third in 2023. I think that's a fair price to get rid of a guy like Nick Ritchie. And for the Leafs, they're getting back two useful players that will fit in their system. I think it's a win-win for both sides.
Yeah, I'd say so too. The only thing I don't like is that Lyubushkin's only a year. I've been
Yeah,
saying this. We've been saying this. Me and Siakam, we've been saying this for a while. Where we
you need
want
to.
someone that can stick around for a bit because the Leafs don't exactly. They're just if they keep on doing this, they're just selling assets, and then um, they want to stay young and keep on going into the future instead of just focusing on right now. Uh, but it's not like they gave up that much. It's a second and a third, and Ritchie, who is just a shot in the dark, really in the off season that may or
Yeah,
may not have worked. So I think this, like you mentioned, it's a good trade for both teams. Like I think the Coyotes obviously get some picks in 2025, which is a while away, obviously, but still, uh, they're probably still going to be bad, so it'll
yeah.
help. Um, and Lyubushkin, now that where he'll fit in, it's tough to say. Actually, no, it's not that tough to say. What am I saying? It's Riley Brody, Muzzin, Liljegren, and Sandin Lyubushkin now.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty clear. Um, this does open up a no, no. This means there's going to be another trade for the Leafs not too far in the future because they have to now move one of
Justin Hall.
Justin Hall or Travis Dermott, maybe even both. I would expect it to be Hall.
That that's a hard one.
I think
Like
it's going to be
I,
Hall.
I think Dermott gets you some like more value back in a trade, but I think the one you want to get rid of is Hall, especially since he makes 2 million.
Yeah, that's the big thing for me. He makes 2 million, which is $500,000 more than Dermott. I think
Yeah.
that's going to be the deciding factor, but obviously you can't know for sure because I
And I
think
mean it's
Dermott's a bit more he's definitely he's a bit more what's the word versatile. If you want to put him in,
yeah.
he can play up and down. He's played with Riley. He's played on the second, third pair. He can play him wherever he wants, and he'll do a decent job. So
Yeah.
I think
I mean, good news is that you guys aren't going to get Sherratt now. I guess
it's amazing.
that's the biggest dub.
It is for sure. And I think this is exactly what the Leafs needed, right? Um,
Yeah.
Now they filled in all their holes. They got the goalies. They got the forwards for sure. And if Lyubushkin fits well with the Sandin, then you've got the defensive core set.
Yeah,
Got
the Leafs. Like the only thing that I think the Leafs would do is probably add a couple of depth forwards. There. I think the fourth line might use a little bit of work, but besides that, I think Toronto's pretty much set heading into the deadline.
yeah, I think you're right. I think the only player who hasn't been that impressive lately is Simmons. If you want to replace him, you could, but at the same time, he's some guy that you'd like to also keep in the lineup.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's a tough. It's not like imperative that you get someone, but you could. And the second player the Leafs got is Ryan Dzingel. I doubt he honestly, yeah, I doubt he even plays on the team to be honest. He's a pretty solid defensive player. He could play left wing, right wing, center. But he can be kind of undisciplined. Eh, I don't really know what to say about this guy, to be honest. Maybe he'll just stuck around as a 13th forward. But from the looks of it, I would honestly rather have Simmons. But anyways, that's something that doesn't have that much sway on the situation. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all for me.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay,
And that's about it.
yeah, that is about it. Um,
We'll have a video out probably tomorrow or Monday. It's taking a long time to edit, guys, but yeah, I just want to get out this quick little video on this trade, and hopefully there's more to come.
yep. All right, thanks guys. See you next time.